I now have the pleasure of introducing to you one of Powell Valley Middle School's own, and a protege of mine over a few years, a good friend, a fifth grade teacher from Fairfax County who grew up in Big Stone Gap, a NASA Langley Aerospace Scholar, a developed scholar, and moreover, a member of the board of directors of the Space Frontier Foundation, an organization that promotes commercial spaceflight in our country from coast to coast, and also a leader in putting teachers in space. Megan had the opportunity to host a dinner recently with 7 teachers selected to fly as the Pathfinder 7 on suborbital space flights. Now, last year about this time, she had the opportunity to be among the first Virginians to fly zero gravity, experienced 1/6 lunar gravity, and 1/3 Martian gravity on a zero-G flight. And I think she's going to walk you through a multimedia presentation this morning. Give a very warm welcome to one of Powell Valley Middle School's own, Megan Seals.
It's a little bit weird for me to be here because about 10, 11 years ago, I was sitting here, I was eating lunch in this cafeteria, I even had some of your teachers. Did I see Miss Ayers somewhere? Yes, Coach Sturgill. I can tell you some really funny stories about Coach Sturgill later. Okay, we had some fun times here at Powell Valley Middle School, and can I just say, go Vikings. All right. Now, okay, like I told you all before, my name is Megan Seals. I went to school here. I'm now a 5th grade teacher in Fairfax County, which is right next to Washington, D.C., so my students are really not very happy with me. I already left them with a substitute. I went to school here, went to James Madison University, got a NASA internship in WISE, and then I got to travel all over the country, and I started meeting all these really cool people. I got involved with Teachers in Space. I got involved with the Space Frontier Foundation, and it's really opened things up for me a lot. And trust me, when I was here, I never thought I would have become such a space geek. Never. So, I teach 5th grade science, and when I start out the year, I start out with these things called I Wonders. I ask my students to think about things that they wonder about. It can be anything. I wonder what kind of fish are at the bottom of the ocean. I wonder how many hairs are on my head. I wonder when I'm going to get to eat lunch. Okay? You can wonder about anything. Then we start looking at I wonders that maybe started some pretty great technology. In my life, you would be amazed, and I'm not that old, at all the things that have changed. Okay? Airplanes. We fly everywhere now. That did not used to happen. Someone said, I wonder how I can talk on my phone from my car. And then we got cell phones, and raise your hand if you text message on cell phones every once in a while, right? I figured so. Okay, hands down. Now, let's talk about music. When I was a wee little thing, we had these things called records on that big record player. Someone said, I wonder how I can get this to be smaller so I don't have to carry them around because they're really big. Then we got CDs. Then someone said, I wonder how we can get them smaller so I don't have to carry around my CDs and they get scratched, I lose them. And now we have iPods, right? Yeah? All of these things are only possible because somebody wondered how they could make it happen. So when I was sitting here, I remember wondering, what will I do when I'm older? What will my life look like? What's the world going to look like? I thought I was going to be a rock star. Clearly I'm not. But I surely did not ever imagine that I would get to take a ride on the Vomit Comet. Okay, this is what your teachers are going to be doing. I got to ride in a plane that would go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, so that every time it went up and then back down again, I would levitate and float. It first simulated Martian gravity, which is 1/3 of our weight. So you could do push-ups with one arm. I was really strong. Okay, you could do a push-up and flip over upside down. Then we went to lunar gravity, and I was laying on the ground, and I just pushed up with my pinky finger, and I bounced all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, we're talking crazy. Then they went into zero gravity. When they went to zero gravity, I was laying, okay, it's in 2 G's. That means 2 times Earth's gravity when it goes up. So it feels like you're on a roller coaster. Then it goes over the top, and my body lifted off the ground by itself. It's pretty crazy. This is what your teacher's going to get to do. So let's look at a video of what that is like. This is Martian gravity. This is lunar. Zero gravity. Oh. Notice how their hair is floating even. Now watch the water droplets. Notice they make these big water bubbles that we can swim and catch with our mouths. Here, see him with the water bottle. Let's see if you can see any water come out.
I see one. It's got a lot of
So this is what your teachers are going to